This video has been made possible by the EA Creator Network.
I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn low. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another build, and yes, I am creating a cafe with the book Nook kit. Of course, I'm also using other kits and other packs, but the book Nook kit was definitely the focus of this build. So yes, definitely late to the book Nook party. I am so sorry, but I couldn't record anything, but now I am here. So I am creating a cafe in in Green Harbor. I'm creating a cafe in Green Harbor, and I love this lot that we are on. It's like in the industrial area of Green Harbor, where we have these train tracks on both sides. I just really liked the setting, and it gave me the idea of this building. So this is more like a train station that we're building. It's gonna have like a large clock on the side, and I felt that it fitted in perfect with the world. It is a little bit more on the polished side, and I know at this point Green Harbor is looking a bit darker, and it's like, I think, energy neutral at this point. But when you clean it up, Green Harbor is gonna look way better, and I think the build is gonna fit a bit better as well. But other than that, I loved building this one. And this build is for my revamp of Green Harbor. I am redoing Green Harbor. Like I said, I am working on a few worlds right now and redoing them as well, so that I can give you a world or a world download as well, like I did with my Willow Creek save and with my Oasis Spring save. And this is the first build that I'm doing for Green Harbor. So I'm really excited about this new project that I'm doing. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't think I ever redid the entire Green Harbor for my personal save. So this is gonna be so much fun to do and show you all what I'm creating. So yeah, the house is definitely taking shape. I think it looks really cute. I definitely did take some inspiration from my previous builds. I did a abandoned train station for the werewolf pack, and also a abandoned industrial factory. That's it. An industrial factory kind of thing. So I did took inspiration from that. I kind of took the vibe, but incorporated more like, eco lifestyle items, and made it feel like it fitted in with the eco vibe that is going on in Green Harbor. So yeah, I think it ended up really nice in the end. Love these large windows that I added in here on the side. We're gonna have a very cozy little book nook there, where your Sims can actually sit and read a book and drink a cup of coffee. So it's a really fun lot to play with, and I think, I just think you're gonna love it. I did. I really did. So for this build, it is a bit big for a cafe. It has multiple sections in it. So when you first walk in, you're just gonna have like the cafe section. Then we're gonna have like a book nook area off of the side. And on the second floor, we do have more activities. So you can use this as a multi-purpose lot. I added in some desks upstairs, so you could do like your homework here if you want to with your Sims, or grab your laptop and work on a project here in the cafe. It would be really nice. I also added in a area where you can play some foosball, the foosball table. I added that in as well. And there's even a club room. So for the book lovers club members, if you're doing like a book club or whatever kind of club, there is a little area just where club members can enter. I added in a club door so you can set it for only that club, which I thought was really fun as well. So you could definitely do more on the lot than only drink a cup of coffee, which I find really fun. And if you would like this, convert this into a bar, you could do that very easily as well. Just add in a television that you need for a bar, right? Some music and a bar. And then you convert it in a bar. So that's easy as well if you rather have this be a bar. But I just thought that, for reading books in a bar is just, not the vibe, not the Zen vibe that you're going for, but for a cafe, having like a book area, I love that. I love that a lot. When I lived back in Rotterdam, I usually went to, I don't know what the bookstore is called again, but it's like a really large bookstore with 3 levels. And it had in the middle level this little cafe that you could sit and drink coffee. And what I used to do back then is I usually bought a book, went up to like the 2nd floor, and then ordered either like a tea or a coffee, and I would just sit there and read my book. I know when Harry Potter, I think the 2nd one, the 2nd or the 3rd one came out, I just went and bought it and just read a couple of chapters up in that cafe. And it really had some good memories. Thinking back on that period of my life, I just felt really zen and happy. And I was like reading all the time. I'm a big book lover. I have a very large book collection. It definitely doesn't fit in my in my shelves anymore. I had to downscale my books recently because we redid our living room and we got rid of a couple of our my Billy bookshelves. I had a lot of white Billy bookshelves, but we converted to a more darker kind of wood tone in my living room. I like the darker vibes more. So yeah, we converted everything more in like a darker vibe, and I had like new bookcases, but it didn't fit all my books. So sadly, I did have to pick and choose what books I wanted on display, and a lot of books I just had to put in boxes, which I feel so bad about, but I wasn't reading them anymore. But still, I loved having them on display. So definitely thinking about maybe adding in another Billy in my living room, but going for like the darkened wooden one, just so that I can put those books on display as well. But the books that I have on display are my favorite
books, and yes, they're all occult books. They're all either young adult or, spicy adult books, and kids books. I also have some kids books like Harry Potter that I love, that have a permanent place on my bookshelf. So yeah, I'm definitely a book fanatic. That was my escape when I was really, really young. I loved to escape inside my books. That was like my happy place. Even it came before gaming. It came before going out with my friends. I wanted to read. So yeah, I love that we have now a book Nook kit in our collection in The Sims, so that we can create awesome areas for Sims to read books. I think it's just so much fun. So yeah, what are we doing here? Oh, I'm doing the outside area a bit. So there is not much space for landscaping, as you can see. So I just decided to add like 4 little trees on either side and call it a day, because there wasn't much to do. I do find that we have a little bit of greenery with like the green that I added in with the platforms and such. So it definitely makes it feel a bit more eco-y, like a converted train station kind of vibe. Cleaned it up, added in some green, and made it more ecologic. So I do love the vibe that we have going on here. I also love the metal kind of siding or wallpaper that we're using, in that
gorgeous copper color. I definitely feel that it all is coming together really, really, really nicely. So, yeah, very happy about that. Oh yeah. And of course, before I forget, I totally forgot this in the beginning of the video, but I did get this pack, as you probably noticed from the intro, from the EA Creator Network. So again, thank you for providing me with this kit. I'm very happy with it. I think this is one of my favorite kits. It just pairs so well with the industrial kit and the plant kit. These three kits just go hand in hand. They work perfectly. The tones work perfectly together. Items fit in together very nicely. So I was very happy with this Book Nook kit. At first I was like, those are not a lot of items. I mean, it's a kit, but it feels kind of empty. But the items that we've gotten, I do really, really enjoy. Like this couch, I think it's gorgeous. This coffee table is perfect. Even the lamp I love. And then these little items like the little light, the jar with the plant, and then we have like a tray with books and a plant. It's just so detailed. So I love that. I love that we have more detailed items in our game. Definitely a fan of this kit. I love it a lot. I will be using it, I think, in every build that I'm gonna do from now on. I'm obsessed with this kit. I love the wood tones that we've gotten on our bookshelves, and I love that we have separate swatches for all our bookshelves, but still have like the wood in the same color, but that the color of the books change. I love it. It gives it diversity, and it doesn't feel that you're spamming the same bookcase over and over, but that the bookcases that you're adding in do have different books in them. And I love the rainbow colored vibe. That every book is sorted by color. Love that. Definitely something that I want in my home. I just like it. Like it a lot. So yeah, that's basically what we did in our little book reading corner. So that there on the left with the little platform, that is our book reading corner. We're gonna have a second one on the right side as well, but definitely a bit smaller. And then upstairs we do have bookcases, but that is gonna be like the study nook. And then of course lots and lots of reading material in the club area as well. So this lot is definitely versatile. It has a lot that you could do on this lot, not only drinking coffee, which I really like. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing the kitchen section of the cafe over here. And then I decided, actually, it was hard deciding what I wanted to do with the cafe. So I just jumped over to this room because this one was a bit easier. We're gonna furnish the cafe area a little bit later on. But yeah, this is our second book nook area. This one is feels a little bit more open. And yeah, it's doesn't really have much except this little nook and a bathroom and then the entire staircase leading up. This lot definitely was a bit too large for like an intimate cafe. So I didn't really know how to furnish this one. I struggled with the little book nook. I knew exactly what I wanted, but then with this side and then with the cafe side, I kind of struggled not knowing what to do. So for this area here, I'm just gonna go with couches again, making a cozy little area where your Sims can sit, drink a cup of coffee, or read a book. That is what this area is all about. I was thinking on doing like a chaise lounge kind of, seating area where your Sims can just sit, relax, and maybe lay down, but it didn't quite fit in that little nook. It was a bit too big, so I decided to go with just 2 couches in like a L shape. And then here outside, I'm also deciding what I want. And I'm deciding to go with these old glass kind of tables and using, are those eco lifestyle chairs? I think they are. I think those are eco chairs. So yeah, adding those in as seating options outside as well. I added in a wall bar right there. It just felt really fitting. And then a high table right here on the side as well, which I think looked really gorgeous when you walk in this venue. It looked really, really nice. And then here I'm trying to decide where I wanted to use the Book Nook carpet, and that's the only item that I don't like of this kit. That is the little rug. The rug is just so ugly. I'm so sorry. It feels like a bathroom rug, and I was like, where should I place this ugly rug? I want to use every item, so I decided to use it on the back where we have our cafe counter, and we're just gonna use it for a rug to, for like spills and such. I know I'm awful, but I don't like the rug. All the other items I love. Also a little critique about the picture frame or the painting. Some of the text and quotes and like pictures didn't come in all the variants of wood frames, which I wish they did. I wish that every single picture that they did give, because there are multiple wood frame options, give them in all the wood frame options, because sometimes I wanted a certain text bubble thingy, the black one with like the text on it, but it didn't have the wood tone frame that I wanted, which kind of annoyed me. So I do wish when they are like gonna give us options for more wood tones on our frames with different picture for one painting, give all the options. I mean, maybe it's hard, I don't know, but yeah, I wish they did that. So that was a bit annoying, but it's fine. I could forgive that because I did like all of the other items really, really, really much. So yeah. What are we doing here? Oh, we're trying to decide how we wanted to do the upstairs door. That's it. And we're gonna go with like the open door setting. Here doing a little more detailing on our outdoor areas, adding in our menu cards, of course, everywhere, just so that it looks a little bit more realistic. I'm adding in these trays with coffee mugs and a book that also came with the Book Nook, which fitted in perfectly, of course, with the Book Nook vibe that we were going for. So yeah, definitely happy with that item as well. And then here, here I didn't know. It took me actually a little time to decide what I wanted here. It was just so large. I actually felt that we were kind of done at this point with the Book Nook Cafe. I mean, we had everything we needed downstairs. So upstairs was just all bonus rooms. So then I decided, let's do a little study nook area just for Sims that are gonna come there and do their homework. So maybe Sims that are in college or in like teenagers, maybe teens, also like to drink coffee. I mean, my daughter Selena, she's now 17, but she has been drinking coffee since she was 15 years old. That she just loves coffee, and I also love coffee. I actually was way younger when I started drinking coffee. Keep in mind, I am 39 years old. So when back in the day, it wasn't a big deal. But I think I started drinking coffee when I was 10 years old. Even before that, I drank like kids' coffee. So what my grandmother did is she gave me like a tiniest bit of coffee and then with a lot of milk in it, like warmed up milk. And that was our kids' coffee when we came over and visited grandma. So yeah, was it a good idea for grandma to give us coffee at a very young age? Probably not, but no one really cared back then. Like no one. It was very normal just to smoke cigarettes everywhere. We smoked them in the train. We smoked them on our desk at work back then. I mean, I was little, so I didn't have work. But yeah, there was even smoking on airplanes. I mean, smoking was so normal back then, and drinking coffee at every age was so normal back then. So yeah, but for my kids, no, they don't they don't drink coffee that young. But Selena was 15 when she started. She really liked the coffee flavored kind of iced coffees that you could get in like the supermarkets, like the Starbucks. I know. Back then, we didn't have the Starbucks ones. I think it was like Danone or something like that, but she really liked that. But yeah, she's a real big coffee drinker right now, so I definitely see her going to a cafe just for like working on a school project or with her, with her classmates, or just alone and studying, drinking coffee, bringing her laptop, and then just chilling out. So yeah, definitely felt that the little study nook fitted in perfect with, again, the Book Nook Cafe vibe that we were going for. And then here, starting with our club area. So the club area, it doesn't really have much except like bookcases and couches. There's nothing much in there. So you can definitely add in more for like the kind of club activity that you want to do with your club. I just set it up for a club that loves to read, but you could do so much more in here if you want to. There is enough space. You can even include the area like in front of this area. I'm gonna remove this door because a club can function with that door. But yeah, I'm adding the book club door right here. As you can see, the red one with the little book fitted in perfect. But yeah, if you want more space for your club, you can just go a bit further. Just remove this door, add it in where we have the open door, and you can include all that space that we have next to this room. For this point, I'm just gonna do like a little, area for playing games and, doing chess, I think. But you could set it up for more activities for your club, which is really, really fun. And that is also something that I love to do when I play this game. I love playing with clubs. Clubs actually makes the game play way more interesting. Are my clubs conventional? No. No, I have a few weird clubs. I have a cult, which I definitely got them from Call Me Kevin. I love his series with Jim Pickens. So I do have a cult where we just go around and like do like a few weird things, like kill off people, maybe trap them in like a pool party and just, remove the fences. So I do have a lot of fun with those type of clubs, but I definitely have normal clubs as well. I have like an aviator club that is very much inspired by Stranger Things. So I like to do different things with different club types. So yeah, very much a lot of fun. So anyways, we are almost at the end of the video. We're gonna jump in the house tour, of course, and I'm gonna show you all the little nooks of this this Book Nook cafe. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay guys, we are now in the house tour portion of the video. This is the lot where the train station Book Nook cafe is on. And as you can see, I think it fits in perfectly, especially when you're going to clean up Evergreen Harbor. It's just going to feel like it belongs. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with the location of this lot, or this train station, because it's by the trains. And this is how the building is looking from, the exterior point of view. So let's jump right down here. We're a sim. We just arrived by cargo train. And now we're going in for a cup of coffee. So yeah, so you walk up here and you can immediately be like, okay, I'm gonna sit outside, enjoy the smog. It's gonna be a good day. Or you could be like, no, maybe I want to sit inside. And then inside, look at this. There's like an entire line. There's even a customer outside or behind the counter. Don't know what she's doing there. But yeah, this is the main area where you can get your coffee. And yeah, it's actually really, really busy, which I like. Yeah, definitely lots and lots of sim in here. Sims in here. So yeah, this is the big table where your Sims can sit, the high table, and then over here we have our first little book nook. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. And I think it looks really, really cute. I love these big windows over here. And then when you're gonna sit, like right here, drink your coffee, read a book, but still feel you're like a little bit separated of the cafe, but also like right next to the cafe. So I think this is a really fun little spot to sit and relax. So yeah, this is our little book nook. Then there we have another entryway. Here we have a sim that passed out. Here's our high bar area where we can sit. So here we have another little book nook where your Sims can read a book. They do use this area here. We just loaded into this lot, so there wasn't much Sims. They're just grabbing their coffees, but when they do have their coffee, they do sit here. They tend to sit there, which is really nice. I mean, look at this. It's so fun. And then over here, we have our bathrooms. So we do have a bathroom, which is really important, of course. Really basic bathroom. We're just gonna go with 3 sinks, mirror, hand sanitizer. We have a bin over there and then 3 doors. So these 2 right ones are both toilets, as you can see. And then the left one, we created a shower area for your Sims. So they can shower here, which I think is a big plus, because my Sims tend to get dirty and stinky when they're away, and I don't always want to travel home. So I definitely appreciate a shower on community lots a lot. So yeah, anyways, and then here we walk up the stairs. I love the stairs, by the way. Look at the stairs, they're so cute. So yeah, here we go up the stairs and into our more like activity area. So we're gonna walk up here. Again, you can see a comfy sofa. So there is a space here for Sims to sit. If it's like really busy, but you do really want to drink a coffee in here, you can sit here. And I think this is also a fun place to sit because you can actually look over the balcony over here. So you can go people watching. You can look at how people are studying. So yeah, I do think it's a really nice little area. And then here we have our study nook. So we have our 2 desks where your Sims can sit, even a shade lounge where your Sims can just lay down and relax like this. Which is really fun. And we even have a Sim that made it up here, which is so nice. So we have our chess tables over here, like left and right, and then a little foosball table for, a little bit of relaxing. We used to play foosball when we were drinking coffee in the coffee shop in Holland. So definitely a throwback to my more earlier college days. And also chess. Oh my gosh, we went to the coffee shop a lot and we loved playing chess. Me and my BFF back in the day, Samantha, we played chess a lot. And I actually went to like chess school, so a little bit of a nerdy, yeah. But still very fun. Love playing chess. And then here we have our club. I love this door, by the way. How this is created with the windows. It still feels very open. I love that. So yeah, here in our book club area. So we have a sofa where we can sit. We have like a table for playing games, which is really fun. So yeah, a really nice little area over here for your club activities. So yeah, that is the entire lot. Not that large, but still very fun nonetheless. So let me show you the aerial view. So this is, let me zoom in a little bit. This is with all the roofs up. This is a little tower, which I've done nothing with, but you can definitely add in some weird stuff here if you want to. And then here we have our second floor with the club room and the study area. And this is then the first floor for the cafe activities and reading books. So yeah, this is the entire lot. This is the house overview. I'm hoping that you enjoyed the overview. I definitely did love creating this video for you all. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.